Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachala.
We just have to be in our own silence. Love this silence. Remember this silence. Even when there is noise of mind. And stay in this silence all the time. Give 100% attention to this silence. The only impurity in us is this noisy mind. You can stay pure if you don't touch your mind. Let it be whatever it is. But have firm conviction that you are not the mind. You are the perfect seer, perceiver, witness, sakshi, pure witness. As a pure witness, you can go anywhere. You don't have to follow any rules about eating, drinking, company. But then don't slip away into the mind. You don't have to run into a forest or live in a cave. If you stay in silence, nothing can touch you, because everything touches only mind. You are untouchable. No blemish to you. You are always untainted wherever you go. But go as awareness and come back as awareness. Live as awareness. And then you will never die. Because awareness never dies. But if you live as body, you live in your mind, death is certain. And choice is yours. Whether you want to live or you want to live to die. You can't choose both. And you can't switch gears. One day living as ego, other day living as awareness. It doesn't work. Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi said very, very clearly that spasmodic realization is of no use. Spasmodic realization is mere an experience, but is not going to make you free. If you want to be free, it can only happen if it is a Sahaj Samadhi, which means only if it becomes your natural state. That means you are awareness all the time, waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. If you are awareness during satsang and then slip back to mind, then it is not of any purpose. Keep your attention on this awareness till it becomes your natural state. And do whatever you can do or you like to do to be aware of awareness all the time. For spiritual seekers on the path of Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi, have to follow meditation from the moment they wake up till they go to bed, until it becomes their natural state. "10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours of meditation is useless. It might be good for the novice, but for a mature advanced seeker, he has to finish this practice and to abide in self, and there is no other thing important than this. When someone asks Bhagwan that can he give us a grace so we can abide in self, and he clearly pointed out that without his grace you can't be thinking about self-abidance. Having a satsang, sitting together, trying to be in self, trying to dissolve ego, is all by his grace only. So what one has to realize is Bhagwan within us, and that Bhagwan is none other than you. He came in a body form to tell you that he is you and he is within you, to break your illusion, to break your dream. And this message was so clear. Pay 100% attention to the ultimate truth, awareness. Formless, blemishless, uninvolved, always a witness. Not playing any roles. It is only watching the roles being played by the body and mind, but is staying as a witness all the time. It has no sex, no form, no nationality. It is beyond the body and mind. Body and mind are small particles in this awareness. It is all pervading in all directions. It is always alone, but inclusive of everything. It is not after any type of knowledge. All the knowledge which we are trying to gather in this world is a dream knowledge, completely useless to transcend. Everything is a speculation, a theory, a concept. Everything a projection of the mind. And everything ends at the mind. only thing which can take you beyond mind into the ultimate truth is your attention to the awareness. Stay as a witness all the time. This is the door. When you stay as witness, even the witness disappears. What is the source of this witness? No one can tell you. It is indescribable. It is silence. It is void, but lively, full of life. It is nothing but very fulfilling, giving 100% contentment. It is the source of unending joy, bliss. Keeps you happy without any reason. Who can describe it? Who can taste it? Only the silence can taste silence. It is a one-way door. If you enter in, you can't leave. But no one wants to leave. And the door is staying as a pure witness. Because when you stay as a pure witness, now you're completely uninvolved in the mind game. Your desires, attachments, ambitions, plans, your strong likes and dislikes, your repulsions to things, and you stay at this door without using your mind, without psychologically getting involved in the word play. And because you are standing on this door of witness and you are completely uninvolved in your mind game, the awareness, the seer of all seers, will pull you now. And you get into this void of no return, emptiness, nothingness. And when you are pulled into it, and you look back, everything appears like an image. The whole world which looks so real looks an image now. And you become blissful. Who can explain all this? In this transcendence, you can still hear mind and thoughts and the body action happening. But it is so distant from you as if it is someone else. You still have memory of the times how you used to react with a single thought or a feeling and used to get hurt. And now you can still see the mind operating, but you look so far from it. And it don't affect you. Thought can be good or bad, who cares? Attachment to the mind is completely gone. The knot is broken. Your ownership on the mind body is gone. And that ownership was the ego, a false ownership. Body came into being with a birth. And mind is part of the body, as we all know. The mind-body complex is considered to be a body in all spiritual traditions, different sheets of the same body. And the consciousness within this body-mind, because of conditioning of the culture, education, upbringing, started to think to be this body-mind. And one day, because of curiosity or the grace of God or good karmas in the past, contemplated on it and realized that I am not the body-mind. I am that free consciousness, all-pervading. And so the illusion is gone. Just simple truth told by someone can change you forever. But you have to trust the source and have firm conviction in your own self that you are nothing but pure awareness. Body-mind was your wrong understanding. You were never that. You were using your body-mind to interact in the world, to have some experience, and nothing more. But this mistaken identity continued for some beings for millions of years. Birth after birth after birth. Somehow with grace and good karmas, now you know you are not this body-mind complex. So you are free. Who is binding you? Have 100% conviction in what I am saying, and you are free this moment. All practices are excuses of the mind to continue this drama for a while. I come across people who have been to Vipassana meditation 15 times, 20 times. Either the method is wrong or they are wrong. You go for 10 days of Vipassana, you should come out without ego. And you are coming with a bigger ego that you have done Vipassana 20 times. 20 into 10, 200 days of staying in silence and still coming out with an ego that you have done 20 Vipassanas as if it is a medal. I take it as a shame, as a failure. Even after 20 Vipassanas, you couldn't change. You have to drop your ego in that Vipassana retreat. I think there must be a problem with Mr. Goenka, who made this program. But there is nothing wrong with the program. It is a beautiful program with the best intentions. But then the people are so attached to their ego. Even when they know the self, they still want to be the ego. The only requirement to be in pure awareness is you have to drop ego once and forever. It is the thing which smells in us. It is the rotten part. There is no fun with the ego. It's a baggage, false baggage, fake claim of everything that I have done. Proud of country, proud of religion, proud of kids, proud of family. It's all crap. Things are happening on its own. And when things starts happening wrong in our life, then we get what we call as suffering. Again, the play of ego. So you drop your ego, stay as pure witness, and don't look back. And you are free. No other method needed, no tapas, no austerities, no pilgrimage, no reading of scriptures. You are free right now. Right now. Come back home. Come back home. You are always free. It is your thinking which is making you bound. And thinking is not you. Mind and body is not you. You are much, much, much bigger than this body-mind. Don't make yourself so small, so petty. You are magnanimous. You are King of the Kings. And you are never involved in any act. Actions happens through the body-mind. You just stay as a witness. And you are free. And when you are free, you have no animosity against the body-mind. It will do its job till it's destined to, and then it will drop away. You have compassion for the body-mind attached to you, as much compassion you have for other body-minds. And this is the unconditional love. You love other body-minds as much as you love your own body-mind, which is attached to you. You don't find much difference between any body-mind, or as a matter of fact, any living, non-living entity. Because the awareness is flowing in every direction to the infinity. You are just using this body-mind to interact. You are not limited in time or space. You are infinite consciousness. Whom can you hate? How can you love some and not others? How can be you partial? Even if you want to be, you can't. When you know what you are, you will act like that now. Everything is you. No one is a stranger. We all are one family. We all are same. No difference. You have never done any sin in your life. How awareness can do any sin, any wrongdoing? All the rituals, sin, everything belongs to concepts. Rituals are of the body-mind. You are beyond it. You are beyond law of karma. Karma is binding only when you do an action. As pure witness, you are not involved in anything, good or bad. Understand this simple truth. Be 100% convinced and be free right now. You have no story. Stories are of the bodies. You have no future. Future is of the body. Please don't forget this message that your formless awareness, uninvolved witness, you have no agenda, no plans, no mission. You are not a reformist. You are not there to change the world. You just stay as a pure witness. Pure silence. Give 100% attention to this silence and keep quiet. An amazing thing will happen when you don't have any intention about anything. Life unfolds in the best possible way. Because when the ego is not on the driving seat, it's being driven by this pure awareness in the best possible way, in the most harmonious way, without any resistance. Ego has its own desires and has resistance, and so it looked like a bumpy road. All the actions of your body becomes divine in egolessness. In this egolessness, even your body has a fragrance. with your higher energy vibrations, everything becomes divine. And you are full of gratitude for your Guru, for Bhagwan, for God. And where is He? He is you. This is His love. And what will you do now? Spread the same love to others. Unconditional love. In this body and beyond this body. In your day-to-day interactions, when you feel the ego is raising its ugly head, just finish it at that moment. Nip on the bud. Don't let it arise. Live without any rights. Stay as pure awareness. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.